Right, let's have a look at the media download area template. So this is actually a little bit hidden from the public and you just need to access it by going down to the media downloads area. This link can be changed or you can actually just hide it completely, so it's not available unless you email it to someone, but for now it is down the footer here. And clicking on that will basically take you to the first sub-page inside this area. Now everything in here is password protected. So you either need to register for a media download account or you can sign in if you already have one. So just to be simple, we're just going to sign in now. We'll go through the process of, so media 1, 2, 3, 4 is a good test account. You can log in and it redirects you and it takes you back to a whole list of images, and you can see there's a whole menu on the left hand side here. There's the nature-based images. These are all samples, of course, arts and crafts. There's nothing in the rest of these. So the other nice thing is it also shows you which images you've already added to your cart. So you can actually click on an image to see a large version of it. And to add it to your cart, you just hit the little checkbox there. And then click image checkout. So it's much like a shopping cart. You get taken to a page which shows you all the images you're after, and all your information you would have entered if you had have joined up, and then finally where it's going to be published and the date it will be published. So I'll just say North Coast Mag, December 2010. And if you happen to not accept something, let's say I don't accept the terms of use, and we send the image request, it actually takes you back and says, whoops, please confirm that you agree to the terms. So we'll do that. Okay, and so that actually sends the order off, and that sends a confirmation order to you as the administrator, and also an email to the customer letting them know that you actually have to approve the images they're looking for, and they'll be sent through to them. This is what the email looks like to me as a customer. Basically it just says you've received, that the order's been received, and it'll be processing it. The other thing is, if there's any questions, they can also contact you down the bottom here, and everything really that needs to happen is in that email. You also will get your own confirmation email. So let's hide that and let's have a look at actually how we can start putting images into the media download area. So coming back to the admin, and in the far left hand menu we've got the media download area, and at the moment this is 2 pages, the Clarence Coast and all the subsections in there. We've also got the terms and conditions. Now these really need to be read over because obviously at the moment there's nothing in there of any interest. The Clarence Coast, and let's say heritage and historical, and you can see all the images we've actually got in here. So this is basically just a gallery, as you can see. And if we go to one of those other areas, let's say arts and crafts, which had nothing in it, just to add some new images here, you just click on Add Gallery and just choose images that you want from the media library. You can also sort them if you want into folders. You might want to create your own folder in the media area just for the media download area, or you can upload your photos just using the upload files. Now at the moment it will only work with images, it's not meant to work with PDFs or anything, so you have to find images to upload. But for the example, we're just going to add, say, 4 images from the media library. We reload the page and it crops all the images into a nice square, and this means it's going to work and look really nice on that template. So you can hit preview, and there we are, everything's as it should be. You can add that to our shopping cart. Great, and we're off. So it's pretty easy to add a new gallery, and just to add a new page completely, you can just add a new sub-page to the Clarence Coast, let's say. And it could just be, let's see what have we got, it might be Sports 2. Add a gallery, just pick a couple of other images from here, reload, and if we preview that again, See that Sports 2 down here has got these images in there. All the images are also enlarged so people can get a bit of a look at what they are. That one's not very big. Let's have a look at images actually had a bit of decent size to it, not many of them do. Some of these early ones have got a much nicer, larger version. So this one here, you can see it actually looks quite a bit nicer. People can see what they're actually getting, but it's not high res enough for them to actually take it and use it. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Let's go back to the public website and we're just going to come back to media downloads area. I'm just going to register as a new user now. Now I'll have to actually log out because I'm still logged in at the moment. Okay, back to the media download area and I want to register for a media download account. This is really straightforward. My email, and there's really only a couple of required fields at the moment. But if you want to, let us know and we can actually change these so you can have them as required fields. Old websites. Okay, there is no fax number. And just again, if I was to submit it without actually filling in all the details, it says, okay, you actually have to fill out that. Great, and it also knows about this username already, so your username already exists. If I need to log in or recover my password or try again. So basically the username I'm trying to use already is a username in the database, so I have to try something else. Media, I know there's a media 2, so let's just try media 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 as a password. And the terms and conditions, you can see this is where it actually shows up. So if I try to submit without agreeing to those, I have to agree to the terms and conditions. If I click on it, I can actually read them. Now, we're also checking for the email because the email is used to recover a password, so there's a security issue. They can't have two people registering with the same email address. So even though my username is now unique, my email isn't yet. So I have to change that. I'll just change that to something else. And I will also agree to the terms and conditions. And I'm already using that email too. Okay, let's try. Okay, so my member account is set up and it's now pending approval. We now send an email off to the administrator of the website, which is John and Jenny, and you need to actually approve the member before they get access, and they'll get a confirmation email of that. Okay, so we might just leave that there, and you can contact us to speed things up. That just takes them straight to the contact page.